So now today we are going to do this fill in the blanks reading section. Okay. Usually a lot of people have this question with me that they are unable to get good scores in reading. So I would usually say that firstly, for understanding the reading blanks, you have to be very thorough with your vocabulary as well as sentence understanding. If those things are not your correct, means if your foundation is not strong, then you will face such kind of issues that you are unable to understand reading blanks. All right. Okay. So, coming to this, what happens is usually the answers are already present in your fill in the blanks reading section. So it is very easy for you to first um, eliminate all the uh, not appropriate options. With that way, you can easily get the correct answer. And another thing is that you can find your answers by correlating front and backwards of your blanks. Whenever you are doing blanks, you should not read the entire sentence. You should only focus on few words before the blank and few words after the blank. Definitely you will have some hint which can give you the correct answer. Alright?
Okay.
Great. So now, and if you are unable to understand something, first give a walkthrough of all the paragraphs. Check whether there are any difficult words which you don't know. If you are unable to understand that thing, go to Google and search for their synonyms and look for their meanings. With that way, you can improve your vocabulary as well.
Okay. So first we have to read the question or else the provided answers.
Since we are doing practicing here, so I would suggest you to do this both. Like check first, read the complete paragraph first, and then find out whether there are any difficult words which we have not seen yet. Like for some people, they may have difficulty understand what does substantial means. Okay, what does heritage means, and surveyed, what does surveyed means. So they are not having some uh, understanding about that. So for that purpose, you have to go to Google. You have to check for their meanings, so that it will be easy for you to understand your paragraph.
Okay.
Okay. So now let's see how we can do this, and know that in the fill in the blanks reading, you will always have at least 3 to 5 extra words. Okay. So whatever you have to enter, make sure that whatever you are adding in the blanks is fitting appropriately in the sentence. Now let's do this for an example. We have this question. Analysts surveyed content from thousands of personal blogs and dash that most blog posts focus on lifestyle and personal experiences. Now here, what does surveyed means? Surveyed means means doing some research. Okay, and when some research is conducted, what will happen? You will definitely get some results. Okay, you will definitely have some findings. So now, by this word, we can think that analysts have surveyed means research something and they have found out something. Now, what is the another meaning of find out? Now, if your vocabulary is good, you would immediately get that discovered is the next meaning of found out. Okay, right?
Yes. Discovered. Exactly.
Right. So now let's read this once again. Analysts researched something and found that most blog posts focus on lifestyle and personal experiences.
Mhm.
Now,
Right. Right.
since we have got our answer, we do not need to read this entire sentence. It is waste of our time. Okay. Now, one more important thing to take care of that is whenever you are doing this reading plans, you have to be able to get the answers within 2 or maximum 2.5 minutes, not more than that. Okay. For each task, you have to give maximum of 2 or 2.5 minutes.
So some blanks will be time consuming, like it is complicated. So it
Right.
will be taking much time,
Yes.
like three
So,
minutes also.
right. So at that time, what you can do is if your other blanks are easy, You should be able to clear that soon, because in normally in a fill in the blanks section, what happens is you will get mix and match. You won't get all hard, or you won't get all moderate, or you won't get all easy. It will be mix and match. So if you are spending 3 minutes on hard type of question, then you should be at least able to clear the easier ones within 1 minute. Okay, that is the thing. And
It
this
is a
thing,
challenging one. Fill in the blanks will be very challenging. So I
uh,
think it might take time, like 2 minutes. For the easy also, it might take 2 minutes.
yeah, and that's why if you keep on practicing, you will definitely have a good grip of understanding, like how you will be able to do it within 2 minutes. Because uh, when I used to do myself, when I used to do my practice, I used to complete it maximum within 1.5 minutes. Okay, for harder ones, I'm telling. For easier ones, it will be 1 minute only. Because I
Oh,
have good knowledge, I have good grammar understanding, I have good spellings. So my vocabulary is very wide. So it is easier for me. But I'm telling for these people whose vocabulary is not good, for them, they should give maximum time to fill in the blanks. Okay. The maximum you practice here, the more you will be prepared to attempt the main exam easily. Okay. Then
yeah.
let's come into the next thing. Relationship and community theme blogs were also dash with a substantial number dash to cultural heritage and travel. Now here it is telling something like relationship and community theme blogs were also dash. Now here what we can see is they were also normally, if you understand this clearly, we will see a lot of things related to relationship status. Okay, you will find a lot of tips and other things, guidance for relationship on the blogs. And also you will watch a lot of community theme blogs. Okay, when you are saying that regularly, that means they are very common. And what is another word for common? That is prevalent,
Prevalent.
right? So in this way you should be able to make match of the things. Okay, now here coming to with a substantial here refers to huge number, good number of. So good number of dash to cultural heritage and travel. What does that mean? Good number of where means they had a good number of limit, good number of blocks were present, dedicated means they were focused only to cultural heritage and travel. Now when we are talking about focus, that refers to dedicated. Okay, they were limited. A good number of blocks were also focused only on cultural heritage and travel. Okay. Now coming to the last thing, the data suggested that bloggers
Here it
dash.
is mentioned focused and all. You were saying like,
Yeah, no, it is our understanding. Dedicated here refers to focused with a good number of
okay,
blocks focused to cultural heritage.
okay.
Okay,
Synonyms like,
synonyms, right? Okay, the data suggested that bloggers dash write individually rather in groups. Now, usually, whenever a blogger starts their blog, it is only a single person who maintains that complete blog page. So when a single person is managing that blog, that means he is having only one mentality. He will only write based on his point of view. So definitely he will write individually only, not in the groups. Okay. So when we are talking about individually, that means if we put the blanks here, if you put the options here, let's say the data suggested that bloggers stable write individually is not making any
no,
sense.
no.
If you are writing obtained right individually, again it is not making any sense. If we write
Obtained right
exactly,
individual. No,
if we write exactly, then also it
no,
won't work.
no.
If we write rotated,
Predominantly.
right. If we write rotated also, it will not. So our final answer is predominantly. Okay. The data suggests that bloggers predominantly. Predominantly means most commonly, most popularly. Okay. Commonly. write individually rather than in groups.
Yeah.
Right? I hope this has cleared the answer. Let's submit and check our answers.
Let's check.
Right. So we got all our answers correct. And if you are unable to understand something, then you have this question mark here. You can click that. It will give you a huge explanation of why other blanks are not suitable for to write here. Okay. In this way, you can improve your reading marks.
Got it.
I hope this session was useful for you.
Yeah, yeah. I will be practicing it first because
Great.
this was my first class. I need
Uh,
some time to get practice.
Great. So let's connect another time later on.
Okay.
All right.
Thank
If you need
you.
any
Okay.
more help, please feel free to contact us or leave a comment on the video so that we can
Okay.
check and resolve your queries. All right.
Oh, thank you.
Thanks.